On the last one, I finally found out what happens when you use the rubber ducky and fall in water, and on this one, we're going to read a sign. Welcome to Camp Courageous, the #1 place for summer activities. Well, there's a van over here we need to check, so let's check the van, I guess. So we're trying to get to another area that we kind of looked at the end of the last one, and it looks like instead we found Camp Courageous, which this could be fun. Order of the Tablet, Westport. Okay. I'm not sure what Order of the Tablet means, but I'm sure we'll find out more as we continue to go inside this place and we murder everyone out here, because that is what it's all about. I don't think we're going to be able to get to where I wanted to go, although, no, this is it. This is the place. And it looks like we have 3 buildings over here, plus another big tablet at the end. Aha! I have spoiled things by looking at the map. That's just how it goes sometimes. That's fine, though. How you doing? Oh, man, that must be so just awful. You see your friend get exploded, and then you're getting all angry, and next thing you know, whack! Someone hits you in the face with a sledgehammer. Well, let's search through all these containers. Can't pick up whatever was in that one. I think it's tires, rubber tires. Tomato gratin. A slowly cooked yet amazingly fresh-baked dish full of flavor and aroma. Permanent effect when eaten. Melee attack delay. Plus 5%. So is that like plus 5% minus 5%? I'm not sure how I'm supposed to interpret that, but whatever. Let's just go ahead and make it right now. We still need to grab some more cacti, and then we can do the cactus salad, which we also got on the last one, and just, don't have the things we need to be able to cook that. So 6 tomatoes, and then 3 wheat. And there you go. Nom 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 nom. There you go. We have eaten the food. So thanks for the gratin. Always happy to get more and more recipes. Like, genuinely so. I love getting me a good recipe. Because, it's good stuff. Oh, wow. We really just need to go ahead and use a teleportation thing, don't we? Yeah, I guess let's do it. We've kind of messed with everyone enough here. Hi, how you guys doing? Bam.
The wise elders confronted the one-armed king. "You brought this on us," said the elders. "You are the pestilence." The one-armed king could not convince the wise elders with his lies and deceit. Death was sentenced.
Wow. So I'm guessing one-armed king, well, that sounds like a fair trial. Probably didn't make it, is my guess. I mean, unless the one-armed king had the power to overturn all the things and thus get rid of all the people, but that's not the read I'm getting on the situation. Here, let's gather these things while we're here, because why not? It's free stuff. It's just lying around, and then we have a couple of tires kicking around right there. Perfect. So I need to stop and see where we are now, because we have kind of done everything over here, and I think at this point we're back to... I guess we can go over here. That'll get us to that building. We're basically back to going to Westport Harbor. If I remember the place correctly, that's kind of going to be the plan. Looks like we got a lot of Bambis around here, but I don't need to murder Bambi. I'm just fine with leaving Bambi alone. What is this house? It sure is personal. DIY house. Very DIY. I mean, they just were picking and choosing whatever they could find. They laughed at me when I said I was going to build a house completely by myself. I mean, no, I think it looks fine. Who is laughing now, I ask? Exactly. I don't know who is, but if they are, they're kind of a jerk. I mean, this is not bad, really. I kind of like it, actually. Like, seriously, I kind of like it. It's funky. It's fun. It's an apocalyptic world, so you gotta have stuff like that. I mean, if you don't, it doesn't really feel as end of the worldy as it could, as far as I'm concerned. Go ahead and take some mugs too. Look at that. Perfect. So this brings us back into the harbor, and I don't know if we can get through here without swapping headgear. I guess we can. Excellent. Good for that. And then if I recall, I've already played that particular radio. So we're just going to stop right here and refresh all of our uses of things. And we're going to continue on going through this area, because I think this is probably the next big area that, at least that I can remember, that it makes sense to go through, because I believe this will ultimately connect us with the area where our next part is for the escape pod, which is to say, fuel cell number 4. The last, final fuel cell. I mean, I don't think we're going to find that today. It's taking a while. It's taking longer than I thought to play this game, actually. It's neither here nor there. I didn't think it was going to be as long of a game as it has proven to be. That's probably because, you know, I keep getting sidetracked with stuff. Although, in fairness, there are a lot of sidetracky things. So, you know. And I have the, I don't know, focus, composure, etc. of a squirrel on lots and lots of caffeine. So, you know. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, let's... I was trying to close the door, actually. Nope, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Oops, I'm going to fall in the water. I wasn't trying to fall in the water, believe it or not. Really wasn't. I hope we didn't lose those mana beads. I guess we didn't. I don't know. I'm not sure. I feel like we did, though. Which, if so, that's just kind of crap. I was trying to get one of those guys out, but I was also, you know, trying not to die. Trying to dodge and get all the things going, so whatever. I just, I got turned around and, I'd say I panicked, but I don't know if I technically panicked per se, but things definitely didn't go the way that one would want them to go, unless you're actively rooting against, you know, life. In which case, what the heck, man? What the heck? Let's go ahead and take all this stuff. And I guess we can go out this way. It's fine. Come on. There we go. Now that door is unblocked. Perfect. So where does this take us to? The floating dockyard. I wanted to go back to this one over here, though. That's going to use the pipe to connect. And we do have a fishing spot, too. So I guess I'll do that first. All right, let's pick up our fish and get a move on. You know, it's kind of funny. I was thinking, now that we've had a few days to play with the digital watch that allows one to speed through the game, I don't want to go back to playing without it, or fishing. All right, let's grab our fish, and then I'm going to stop and heal right quick, because that seems like that might not be a bad idea right now. Can take that guy off, put our stun thing back on, and this is where I wanted to go. I wanted to wander along, easy for me to say, this pipe here just to see what's on this island. Ah, so we have a crate over here, which, yeah, it was last unlocked 5 minutes ago. Oof. That seems like that's just asking for trouble with me. I mean, can we... Here, if we maybe clear a path, I think we might be able to make this happen without too much trouble. Because it's basically just going to be hang a right. Okay? So, let's try this. Aha! That only took 3 tries because apparently I cannot walk across pipes very well. There's just the turn there, that first turn, I was just cutting it a little too sharp, I think. But that's alright, so we got a bunch of ceramics, steel, and electronics out of that. We've already done the fishing over there, so we can go across the boardwalk this way and do some more fishing over here. Excellent. Not a lot of fish in that spot. Ooh, we got a new one. The Namazu, a mythological giant catfish. And it seems like we got 2 of them even. I can only imagine there's a recipe that involves a Namazu. Now to finally find that lost equipment, retrieve the lost riot equipment at the floating dockyard. I genuinely didn't even remember that was a thing we were supposed to be doing. How you doing? Stop announcing to everyone that we're here. That's very annoying. I'm just looking to see if there's any more good fishing to be had. I don't know why, but I do kind of like the fishing in this game. I mean, you don't really do anything except you just sit for a minute and it does all the things for you. But I don't mind that. New invention! Riot shield. Oh, that guy died. You know what? Oh, well, look at that. Well, the gear you found was in shambles. You should be able to reverse engineer something out of them. So we got a riot shield recipe as a reward. And I'm just thinking now, if we do this... Oh, look at that! Haha! So I need to keep this guy on when we go back, because I think there's probably a solid good 2 mana beads just sitting around in the water from earlier. That's my suspicion here. Oh, okay. Well, let's send back all the things. There we go. And now we can scoop all that stuff up. And you know what? Here, just because we can. There we go. Just because we can means we should, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, grab all those things as well. So that was pretty quick to find the thing that we were supposed to be finding, which I completely forgot we were supposed to be finding, but hey, that's life sometimes. And then we'll go ahead and get back into the building here. At least I think we will. Yep. Don't really need to destroy the walls. Oh! Kablamo! Oh, that didn't kill that guy. My bad. I thought maybe he would die with all the other explosion nonsense going on, but I don't know, maybe that was his explosion. Whatever. I know his don't do anything to him, but I don't know, there were a lot of explosions. I thought maybe there was a fuel cell, a gas can or something somewhere in there that was responsible for that madness. Doesn't appear to be the case, so can we get out by going over this way? I mean, there are very specifically a ton of those nearby, so I assume the answer to that is yes. That was very satisfying, by the way. Thank you for that, Dibs. Like, I've been wanting to destroy a bus. Now we have. Alright, so I'm going to wander over this way. Nope. Further back this way. There it is, right there. Boom. I told you there was a mana bead around. Yeah. Okay, so we got that extra mana bead. I'm happy about that. That gives us access to the riot shield, so let's go wander on over to Yon Campfire and take a look at it. I was feeling like I needed to be destructive, so I got rid of a lot of things on the way back. Let us invent a riot shield. So we need some steel, some rubber, and some lumber. It can be used for both defense and breaking objects. Blocks damage until it breaks. Interesting. I wonder if that's something like it breaks and then you just have to sit to get it back. So it looks like it blocks 160 damage, power attack plus 200%, knockback strength plus 150, and it seemed like damage was 18. So it's not a ton of damage, but do we have what we need to upgrade it just for the giggles? Ceramic, fabrics, and plastics. Steel and scrap electronics. Lumber and plastics. We will have enough lumber and plastics when we teleport back to our sort of base of operations. We just don't have what we need now. So looking back at the map, because we are basically done with this area. I like how the DIY house is still listed there. Good for you, little housey house. We should probably run out over to here, and then we should check out that bridge over there. And then the next question becomes, can we get across over here? Probably not, because we're going to have to do that from the other way. I think we're going to end up going north, and this passageway here, I'm hoping, will connect and allow us to get into this area where we can find another fuel cell, which eventually will allow us to get into the last area we've not been in, which is down here. And yes, I realize there's still a large swath of the map over here that someone has not bothered to run through. You can very clearly see there's a building there. That's, no, I was going to say that might be a tomb. And then the graphic loaded in. I'm like, nope, that was not a tomb. That's a timed crate there. And I don't really see any, I mean, just at a glance here, I'm not paying super close attention. There's another crate. I'm figuring there's got to be something out here, though, right? There's got to be something. I mean, we got to, oh, there's a tomb right there. So there's something, and then there's also a campfire there. Okay, let's go wherever I said we were going, this way. So this thing's kind of fun. I mean, look at this. It's just a big old honkin' shield that goes in your number 1 slot, so it's your left mouse button stuff. Is how you end up using this. And I know I saw a person over here. Oh, I could have gone through this way probably with sledgehammer, whatever. There you are. How you doing? So there we go. I can just keep this locked on you, and then I can even... Oh, that's just rude. Look at that. I mean, it doesn't do much damage, clearly. And it's not really designed to do that. This is not Sparta, after all. But still, it is kind of cool that you can use it as a weapon. That's very clever. A lot of games don't let you use shields in that capacity, so I appreciate it. I mean, it'd be even better if you can put it on your arm and really just take a big old hunk and swing with it. Kind of like a, I don't know, an arm-based weapon, essentially. It's a little big to be doing that sort of thing, though. But I don't know. I'll probably never, ever use that. But it is kind of fun to have the option if I so desire. Because, hey, you know what? Who doesn't want options? Let's do some fishing. Grab our fish and keep on going. Not going to worry about all of the gathering stuff. I mean, lots of options here for gathering mushrooms and for gathering berries. I'm still not really sure how many of those things we need outside of trying to do that little quest thing for that underground area where you're supposed to collect a bunch of things. Well, this is weird. There's sort of like a thing here built to Bart Simpson. Sort of. Kind of. Trash cans. Huh. What is this place? Please do not touch the art installation. Well, Neil, I'm probably going to break your heart. None of my friends play with me anymore. All they care about is the big brother. I mean, I'm going to feel bad about this, but I'm doing it anyway. Oh man, the art installation got wrecked. I'm just a terrible person. But, you know, we got some materials out of it, I guess. That's something, right? I mean, I think technically it counts for something. I don't know, maybe not. Should be a bridge over here. Oh, look at that. This bridge is actually here. Interesting. I was thinking we wouldn't have the bridge here. We got to build it, all the things. That kind of gives me hope that maybe this one we'll be able to get to. We're not going to be able to get over to that area, though. I can see that now. That's fine. Well, we'll be able to drop that drawbridge at the very least, so that's good. And then I forget. Oh, we didn't know this one was here, did we? I don't think we did. I didn't see this one, so let's descend and warm up. Poor guy's shivering. Oh, weather the storm. Okay, well, let's see what happens when we do this first. Nothing. Okay, let's do... nope. I kind of messed that one up. Nope. Still couldn't move it. Now, if you're asking, why didn't you just use the shield the first time? Well, I just wanted to see if I could without it, you know? The answer to that was no. Definite no. So we'll go ahead and switch our clothing now that we are out of the desert fully. We're probably fine with doing like that guy and maybe this guy. Yeah. Nope, still too cold. So let us switch to maybe the fur hat will be enough. I mean, are we still using, no, we're not still, actually, you know what, here, let's change that guy around. We're not still using the ice cube, so that's fine. Okay, well, we can at least cross that tomb off the list, so that's good stuff. I'm thinking we're not too far off from all of them being done now. I mean, there's obviously one that we still haven't completed. I just have to get back to that one. It's on the map somewhere. And try it again. Maybe my brain will know what to do with it this time, but... Oh no, I remember what it was. I just didn't have the control, the fine motor skills or something to do it. I just was struggling with whatever it involved. It was just some sort of skill issue thing, not a brain issue. I mean, not in that sense, at least. Anyway, something merged. So that drops that drawbridge. Now we haven't quite been... Oh, look at that. There's an obelisk right there. Excellent. We haven't been down there yet, but I think what I will do is I will wrap up this episode by doing some fishing. There's a fishing spot here, and there's a fishing spot here. So before we do that, let's just see what we got going on over here. Let's see if this connects with anywhere. I suspect, my bad, I didn't mean to do that. I actually feel kind of terrible about that. I suspect this will not connect to the next area, but I may be wrong in that estimation. Yep, it looks like we can go in here. So I will grab my fishing rod and I will grab my lure over here, my tackle, whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna go do some fishing and I will rejoin you on the next one. Catch that one, Till, and thanks for watching. I'm not even going the right way. That way. See you later.